All right, y'all, I'm gonna start with something that's gonna make you mad. This outshot both of these at 100 yards on paper, and I've got the targets to prove it. Now, I know what you're saying, Thomas, that can't be right. And that's exactly why we're doing this video today. Because the truth is, y'all, your rifle does not care how much you paid for it. And if you've been buying expensive ammo because you think expensive means accurate, I'm here to tell you that you've been wrong. And I was too. Now stay with me, because at the 8-minute mark, I'm gonna say something about all this that goes way beyond groups on a target. And I need you to hear it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Rextra Boys. Let's just get straight to this. I've been shooting my 30-06 this whole year, and it has been my go-to. And I decided to actually put 4 loads head-to-head at 100 yards. Not because some guy on the internet told me to, but because I needed to know myself. Here's what I tested. Federal Premium 168 grain Berger Hybrid Hunters, Hornady Precision Hunter 178 grains, Remington Core-Lokt Tips 150 grains, and Federal PowerPoint 150 grains. 1 premium load, 2 mid-range loads, and 1 budget load. And I want to be real with you. Going into this, I had my assumptions, like most of us do. But here's the thing about your rifle. It has an opinion. And its opinion doesn't care about that price tag on that box. Not even a little bit. So, let's get into it. And I promise you, the point of this video is going to raise some eyebrows. All right, so let's start with the most expensive round in this test. The 168 grain Federal Berger Hybrid Hunters. Now look, on paper, this round looks incredible. It is legitimately what you would call a premium hunting bullet. Hunters swear by Berger projectiles. The ballistics data is clean. The engineering is on point. But in my rifle, at 100 yards, I was seeing groups in excess of 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches from a premium round on paper. Now, I want to be fair here and tell you that there is nothing wrong with this round. It works for a lot of rifles and a lot of hunters. But on this gun, my gun, that's not going to cut it for a clean, ethical shot out past 200 yards. And that right there is the whole point of this video. Your rifle is the variable, not the ammo company's marketing department. But hold on, because the Hornady Precision Hunter, oh, it gets better. Or worse, depending on how you look at it. Hornady Precision Hunter, the 178 grain, that's probably one of the most talked about 30-06 load on the internet right now. Either you love it or you hate it. And y'all, I wanted this one to win, I really did. The ELD-X bullet is legitimate. The ballistics data is clean. And I've honestly heard great things about it from other hunters running at different calibers. But my groups, about 2 inches. Better than the Berger, but still. From the second most expensive round in this test, they're not exactly blowing me away. But here's where it gets interesting. Because right now you might be thinking that the budget round is going to embarrass everybody. And yeah, it is. But before I show you those results, I need to talk about the one that actually won this whole thing. And I'm saving that one for last. Because once you've seen it, you're going to want to understand why it happened. And that is more important than the results itself. So let's talk about Federal Power-Shok first. Actually, before we get to the Power-Shok section, you guys are going to want to check this out after the Power-Shok, so stay tuned. Okay, Power-Shok. Federal Power-Shok. That is the budget option. This is what your grandpa probably ran in his rifle for years. This is what you want to grab when you don't want to spend $40 on a box of ammo. 1-inch groups at 100 yards from a budget round. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Federal Power-Shok is more superior than Hornady Precision Hunter. It ain't. On paper, the terminal ballistics of Hornady ELD-X is just superior. But in this rifle, the Power-Shok groups were just tighter. And in the field at normal hunting distances, the round that hits where you're aiming is the one that you're going to want to go with, period. Okay, now, the Core-Lokt Tip. Remington Core-Lokt Tip, 150 grain, the mid-tier ammo. Y'all, I was seeing groups between .002 and .75. 0.02 inches. This is not a typo. I'm being real nitpicky with some of these measurements, and I'll be honest with you about that. I'm being very nitpicky. But even the worst group in that range, .75, is still a tighter group than anything else that's been run on this table today. Now, I know what you're thinking. Thomas, you got lucky. And look, maybe I did. But I shot multiple groups and the data was just consistent. My rifle loves this stuff. And that's the whole lesson here. The lesson is not cheap is better than expensive. The lesson is test your ammo, because your rifle's opinion is the only one that matters. Which brings me to something I need to tell you directly, and I hope that you understand what I mean by this. Y'all, this part is important. More important than anything that I have showed you on this video today. So I need you with me for about 90 seconds. Here's the thing about hunting ammo that nobody is talking about on YouTube right now. When we're out in the field, it's not about what group shot the best in a YouTube video. It's about what you can shoot consistently, under pressure, in cold weather, with cold hands, and your heart pumping at about 140 beats per minute. An animal's life is on the line, and we owe it to that animal to make an ethical shot every single time. That is our responsibilities as hunters. Full stop. So when I tell you the Core-Lokt Tip won this test in my rifle, I'm not telling you to go buy Remington Core-Lokt Tip in 150 grain. What I'm telling you is this. Before this hunting season, you need to go out and put your ammunition on paper. In your rifle, in the distances that you plan to shoot. If your rifle likes Power-Shok, run Power-Shok with confidence. If it likes Hornady ELD-X, run it. I don't care what it cost. I care that you put that bullet exactly where you need it to go. Because a bad shot on premium hunting ammunition is still a bad shot. And that animal deserves better. And honestly, so do you. Okay, so here's how you actually do this, and it's simple. Step 1, grab 2 or 3 loads from different and various price points. Don't just go out and buy the most expensive ammunition on the shelf. Step 2, shoot at least 2 3-shot groups at 100 yards. Don't make decisions off of just one 3-shot group. Step 3, let that target tell you the answer. Not the box, not the reviews, not me. The target. That's it. That's the whole framework. It's not complicated. It just requires you to do the work before the season opens, not after you've missed a shot. Now, let me know down below in the comments what your rifle likes, because I'm genuinely curious. And y'all help a man out. Leave a like on this video and share it to somebody that you think might learn something from this. It helps this channel more than you guys know. This has been a great test, and honestly, I'm grateful. Guys, if this is the first time that we're meeting each other, hi, it's nice to meet you. If this is not the first time that we've met, it's good to see y'all again. I hope that you're doing good, and I hope everything's going good on your side of the camera. Many, many, many more bullet reviews and many, many more reviews, just outdoor hunting gear, period, headed your way. So stay tuned until the next episode of the Rexstraw Boys. I reckon we're gone!